The Adventure of Tiny Tim and the Whispering Woods. Once upon a time, in a cozy little village nestled between rolling hills and sparkling streams, there lived a tiny boy named Tim. Tim was not very tall, but he had the biggest heart and the brightest imagination. He loved to explore the world around him and was always curious about what lay beyond the familiar paths of his village. One sunny morning, as Tim was playing in his favorite meadow, he noticed a narrow, winding path that he had never seen before. It seemed to lead towards the dense, mysterious forest that everyone in the village called the Whispering Woods. The forest was known for its tall, ancient trees and the soft, melodic sounds that drifted through the air, as if the trees themselves were whispering secrets to each other. With a heart full of curiosity, Tim decided to follow the path. He walked past fluttering butterflies and buzzing bees, over soft patches of moss, and around tall, swaying flowers. The further he walked, the more he felt a gentle, welcoming presence around him, as if the forest was happy to see him. As Tim entered the Whispering Woods, he marveled at the tall trees, their leaves forming a lush green canopy above him. Sunlight filtered through the branches, creating beautiful patterns of light and shadow on the forest floor. The air was cool and fresh, filled with the scent of pine and wildflowers. Tim walked deeper into the woods, his eyes wide with wonder. He listened carefully to the sounds around him, the rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the soft murmur of a nearby stream. Suddenly, he heard a faint, melodic voice. It was soft and sweet, like the gentle tinkling of a bell. Tim followed the sound, curious to find out who or what was making such a lovely noise. After a short walk, Tim found himself standing in front of a large, old oak tree. Its branches stretched high into the sky, and its trunk was wide and sturdy. From a small hollow in the tree, the gentle voice seemed to be calling out to him. Tim peeked inside and saw a tiny glowing creature with wings that shimmered like sunlight on water. "Hello there," said the creature, with a voice as soft as a whisper. "My name is Lumina, and I am a forest fairy. Welcome to the Whispering Woods. We have been waiting for a brave explorer like you." Tim was amazed. He had never met a fairy before. "Hello, Lumina. My name is Tim. What are you doing here in this tree?" he asked, his eyes shining with excitement. "I am the guardian of the forest," Lumina explained. "I look after all the creatures and plants, making sure they are happy and safe. But today, I need your help. There is a little squirrel named Squeaky who has lost his way, and we need to find him and bring him back home." Tim was eager to help. "I would love to help find Squeaky. Where should we start looking?" Lumina fluttered her wings and flew out of the tree hollow. "Follow me, Tim," she said. "Squeaky loves acorns, so we should check the big oak tree where he likes to gather them." Tim followed Lumina through the forest, over mossy logs and under arching branches. As they walked, Lumina told him about the different animals and plants that lived in the Whispering Woods. Tim learned about the friendly deer that liked to nibble on the sweet green grass, the shy rabbits that played in the tall bushes, and the wise old owl that watched over the forest at night. After a short walk, they arrived at a large oak tree with branches full of acorns. Tim looked around and spotted a small, fluffy squirrel sitting on a low branch, looking very sad and a little scared. "There he is!" Tim exclaimed. "Hi, Squeaky! We've come to help you find your way home." Squeaky looked up, his eyes brightening with relief. "Oh, thank you! I got so excited gathering acorns that I forgot how to get back to my nest." "Don't worry, Squeaky," Lumina said gently. "We are here to help. Follow us, and we will take you home." Together, Tim, Lumina, and Squeaky walked back through the forest, following the path that led to Squeaky's cozy nest in a tall pine tree. Along the way, they chatted and laughed, and Tim felt a warm happiness fill his heart. He was so glad to be helping his new friends. When they reached Squeaky's nest, the little squirrel hopped up the tree trunk and disappeared into the leaves. "Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Lumina," Squeaky called from his nest. "I am so happy to be home." "You are welcome, Squeaky," Tim said with a big smile. "I'm glad we could help." Lumina fluttered her wings and smiled at Tim. "You did a wonderful job today, Tim. The forest is a better place because of your kindness and bravery." Tim felt a warm glow of pride. "Thank you, Lumina. I had a great time exploring the Whispering Woods and helping Squeaky. I hope I can come back and visit again soon." "You are always welcome here, Tim," Lumina said. "The Whispering Woods will always be a place of wonder and adventure for those with kind hearts and brave spirits." With a heart full of joy and a head full of wonderful memories, Tim waved goodbye to Lumina and started his journey back home. As he walked through the forest, he listened to the gentle whispers of the trees and felt a deep sense of peace and happiness. He knew that he would always remember this special day and the magical friends he had made in the whispering woods. And so, with a heart full of gratitude and a head full of dreams, Tim returned to his cozy village, eager to tell everyone about his amazing adventure in the whispering woods. From that day on, he knew that the world was full of wonderful surprises just waiting to be discovered, and he couldn't wait for his next adventure. The end.